Alright. I have it on this side because, I mean, I don't want it to, like, I'm the only one wearing headphones,
I get
you know?
it.
So it's, like, a little weird. Excuse the music in the background. I really hope I don't get copyrighted because of this. I mean, as long as we keep on talking, it's just background noise.
We're just doing this the whole time so you don't hear the music.
just keep talking onto the microphone like this.
Start making up our own music.
You start doing the Fortnite song.
Random topic.
All right, welcome to the Gummy Podcast. I am joined by
featuring Camry Bennett.
Do you want to tell people more about yourself and what you do?
I am currently wallowing in self-pity right now. I'm just kidding. We are thriving. We're in school.
It got real dark real quick.
No. We're good. Just having a good time, living life, and eating some French toast and drinking mimosas.
Yeah, we're at a place called Remy's. It's really cool. So how's your job is interesting.
My job sucks.
My
job sucks.
Well, I mean, like, the stories that you told me, it's interesting.
I mean, it's interesting.
You work with dead people.
I have worked with dead people before.
But, like, tell me, like, what's been new? I remember last time that I talked to you about your job, you said something about a guy, like, getting his, like, arm, like, basically amputated by, like, a motorcycle or something like that.
Yeah. I think the last weekend, I had someone, like, attack me. So I had to, like, call, like, a code gray, which is, like, you know, like, an abusive person or, like...
Oh, what is the name of the thing that you do?
A transporter.
Transporter.
It's nothing important, guys.
But...
no, I got attacked by a patient the other day. No one told me that he had dementia.
Oh.
So I take him, and we're having a great time. We're talking, and then out of nowhere, he's screaming and kicking at me.
But, so, like, just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere,
like
yeah.
Like a freak out?
Oh, yeah. And then he was trying to jump out of the stretcher, and I had to, like, catch him.
Well, what do you do in, like, situations like that?
Security. That's the only thing you can do is call security.
And then they just handle it?
Mm-hmm. I was literally, like, pushing him back to his room, and security was walking, like, right next to me.
But, like, what if he, like jumps attacks you? Like,
I mean, he did punch me.
He punched you?
I mean, it wasn't, like, hard. He was an old man. He didn't have much, like, oomph behind it, but, like... Well, okay, so we're like pushing him, and the security guard's right beside me, and he decides to put him in Trendelenburg, which is head down.
Mm-hmm.
So the feet are kind of up. It's like laying on a hill. Mm-hmm. Your feet are up and your head's down. Well, his head is like right in front of mine, which means if he wants to punch me, like it's right there, like straight shot. So he's sitting here like punching up at my face the whole time. It was great. I don't get paid enough for that.
Well, like, what were you transporting him for?
He was getting some tests done because he came into the ER.
And you have to, like, lift those people, don't you?
Not really lift. If they're not ambulatory, then you have to slide them, but you have multiple people, so it's not hard.
What do you mean?
Like, you raise up the surface that they're on to the surface that they're going to. It's the same height, and then you just slide them over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kind of like what we did for pizza, just like...
Yeah, basically just like that.
Any, like, new, like, dead people stories, though?
No.
I remember that you said that you were, like, kind of comfortable with it. Are you still comfortable?
Okay, funny thing. I'm comfortable with... Like, they're my favorite jobs. Mm-hmm. Because... they're not talking. You don't have to worry about someone like puking on you or something. They're just they're already in the body bag, and you just kind of like whoop, pull them over. Yeah. But I cannot open the bag. I found out because I've been with people so many times where they're just like whoop, and they like check because you have to check for jewelry and stuff.
What, like in the body bags?
Yeah.
Wait, so you have to like take off everything that they have in the body bag?
If I don't, oh god, no. If someone were to have like a ring or a necklace or something on, I call the nurse to do that because I'm not doing that.
But you can though, right?
I can. I'm not going to.
You wouldn't touch a dead person?
I've touched a dead person.
But I mean, like, something off.
No, because they get so swollen and puffy. It's hard.
What do you mean? Like, they just swell?
they get a little swollen.
Do they leak out juice? I heard that like when you die, they like leak out juice.
So within like an hour, so like the rule that we have is if a patient dies, you have to wait an hour before you put it into
the bag.
Into the transporter log.
Okay.
So because it takes about an hour for everything to come out, as far as like poop, pee, whatever.
Yeah.
But if they have ports, if they had multiple lines going, it's just constant. Like the blood's just constantly coming out. I've had like body bags that have opened up and it's just like a pool of blood that they're sitting in, and it's disgusting.
Ew, like a waterbed type of thing?
Yeah.
Ew.
Which makes it even heavier. I had some guy that was like almost 400 pounds, and it was like the body bag had no loose part to it. It was all just like tight.
Ew.
Because he was so big, so there was like no room for. Because we usually like roll it up so that we can like kind of put our like fingers underneath to like get a good grip whenever we're pulling them over.
Okay, I know it's like, audio, but like you did like a burrito motion.
Yeah,
you have to burrito them.
Okay. The bags are big.
Okay.
So there's a lot of loose bag, and instead of just like pulling like at a paper thin like part of it, you just roll it up to like really get a grip on it.
Yeah.
And then there was no rolling up on that thing, so it was so tight because he was so big and so bloated. And then on top of that, he had multiple lines that were going, and it was just like a pool of just like fluids.
So he would be like bigger than this like table.
Wide?
Like wide-wise, yeah.
No, he wasn't like super wide. He was probably like a tape, like I don't know. He was probably like, that's huge. I would say about 3.5 feet across.
Okay. Alright.
He was mostly just like he had like a beer guy, but like I don't know. He was huge. He was tall too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like taller than me?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a big guy. So, and then, so we have 4 gurneys that are in the morgue. And if we happen to have more people, we have to get like stretchers to do it, like regular stretchers. Well, the gurneys had this built-in like top that you put on with like almost like a drape that goes over, and it's built up, so it's just like a giant rectangle that you're pushing. So you
like a box?
It's kind of like a box. It's like a cage, and you can take off the top of it, and then you slide the person on, and then once they're in there, you put the top back on it, which has the drape. It's black, so you can't see anything.
Okay.
But with stretchers, that's not how it is. The only thing you have is the guardrails, which are only like 2 feet tall. So if you have a really big guy or something, you have to put the sheets on top, but you can like kind of tell the outline.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's like really awkward, like going through the hospital and you're like, oh,
wait,
what's that?
But they're
I'm
like naked?
They're in the bag. They're always in a bag.
But they're naked?
Yes.
So like, if you ever had to like unzip it, it's just there.
Yeah.
It's like...
no, it's like micro.
Okay, but I've heard that like sometimes people like dudes die like with a boner sometimes.
I've never seen that.
Are you serious?
I think the youngest person that I've seen was probably like late 40s, early 50s.
Like death, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, other than like a baby, but like I don't see the actual like baby. It's already like for adults, you have to check to make sure they don't have any belongings on.
Okay.
Babies, like most of them, it's usually like a stillborn birth, and they just go ahead and like kind of take care of that. So I don't have to check for anything except for like the name and stuff like that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What, the gravy biscuit again?
Yeah.
You did?
I got the rest of the food.
Okay.
For those of y'all who don't know, I'm a total fat ass. So join me on my journey.
Now, a moment of ASMR.
No, but like, most of the people that I see are older. I think most of them are...
Do you need any syrup for your French toast?
Yes, please. I think most of them are like, ICU status patients.
What does that mean?
Intensive care unit. So critical care patients that are like, I don't know, I mean like, most of them have like been sick for a while.
And they just died on there.
Yeah, they just died. Like, sometimes, like, they're relying on, like, a vent and, a bunch of, like, tubes and stuff to keep them alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, they can't do that stuff on their own. And then once you're in the ICU for so long, you lose muscle. And then you, let's say, like, I were under a vent for, like, I don't know, a month.
Right.
I hope to God I'm never like that. I already told my mom,
Just like...
we're not. I mean, like, keep me on there for a little bit, but, like, if there's no hope, don't sit here and, like,
Yeah,
try to...
I told my parents, like, if I ever become, like, a vegetable or something, just unplug it. I literally told my niece and nephew, I was like, it's gonna sound morbid for people who don't know who I am, but, like, it's like, I told my niece and nephew, I was like, if you ever see, like, hear that they say, like, oh, I became a vegetable, I was like, you have my permission now to
right then and
unplug
there.
me, like, and charge your Switch instead. Charge your Switch.
More pressing issues here, charge it.
Yeah, just charge it.
Unplug,
Just charge your
charge.
Switch. Your
No.
Switch is more important.
Yeah, for real. But so, no, if someone says, like, yeah, she's brain dead, there's no point in sitting here and be like, oh, but no, we're not coming back from this.
No, there are no way.
Harvest my organs, give them to someone, because there's people, I can't stand these people. I know that family is, like, a touchy subject, and people, like, love their family members, but if your loved one is a organ donor and you are purposely keeping them alive for the sake of yourself,
Yeah.
you're killing their organs and you're killing other people by doing that.
Yeah.
You know, because I literally saw someone, trigger warning, but I saw someone who was kept alive for well over what they needed to be, and their skin was sloughing off of them.
What does that look like?
Like, it's coming off of them. Like, it's...
Oh, like...
It's like, yeah, like, think like you're putting a sock on.
Like what
whenever
leprosy is supposed to look like?
I don't know what leprosy is supposed to look like.
Okay, like leprosy, the way it's like perceived as like, you ever seen like wet paper? It's like that. It's like wet paper, but like that's your skin.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like that.
And
I
it's
more imagined it like a
peeling
tube
off.
sock coming off.
Well, it's called leprosy because you get like spots first, and then like your
Okay.
skin comes off.
Okay, then yeah, it's kind of, it was disgusting. And, you know, the family finally decided, like, okay, like, maybe it's his time to go. And I'm like looking at this, I use every color of the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. Like, that's why I'm afraid to open up bags, because, like, you don't know what you're gonna see. But, like, I've walked in on someone who wasn't in a bag before, and I was like, Like, it didn't, like, bother me at all.
Yeah.
It's just the fact of not being able to see through the bag. So, like, I opened it, and I see his legs, and they're just, like...
Do you get like a whiff of just like every
Oh,
time?
heck no. I wear N95s before I go in, so I don't smell. And I put Vicks under my nose, too.
You know, it's funny. My friend, she's a nurse as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, well, she works mainly with kids, but sometimes, like for her training, she had to go in with like the older people, and like she's like, I cannot stand the smell of like poop or something like that. And she said that she always puts like her mask on and like she puts the Vicks underneath her nose.
Yeah, I mean, my friend, I introduced him to essential oils.
Yeah.
Just dab that in your mask.
Put some lavender on there.
Yeah, and he likes peppermint because it's like super strong.
I could never do
can't
peppermint. I
it.
could do like lavender, but not peppermint.
I can't do peppermint because, like, if you're wearing a normal mask and you breathe out, some of that air goes up to your eyes.
Yes,
So it burns. Yeah.
How's everything, you guys? Everything good?
It's good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I never reached some this action at home. I know you can't hear it, but
Oh, I didn't know what was going on. Are we doing some ASMR type
yeah,
stuff?
go ahead and do some ASMR.
Oh.
Wait, put the mic up to
Wait,
your
let me
like.
do like a really gross like gulp.
Oh wait, hold on, put it like right over here.
Okay. That's gonna sound disgusting.
I heard it.
That's gonna sound disgusting. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Wait, hold on, I can do a better one. Hold on.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I gotta get this shit wet.
Wet.
That wet.
Well, my mom texted me. My lunch is delicious. Yeah, it better be. I made her some good chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom is also a nurse, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She works with the little babies.
In the NICU.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to do. Well,
I was
okay.
in the NICU.
I don't like adults. They're just... Like, I would either work with kids or babies. Like, I know helicopter parenting is a thing, but guess what? You're going to have a helicopter parent or a helicopter child no matter what age you are.
I don't know what that means.
Hovering all the time, questioning what you're doing. Because people are always like, oh, I would love to work with kids, but helicopter parents. And I'm like, have you ever seen a 90-year-old whose daughter is sitting here screaming in your face because she's not understanding what's going on with her mom? Like, it works both ways here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, I'm thinking either NICU, possibly PICU. I don't know if I can do PICU.
What's the PICU?
PICU is peds. The peds ICU. Children, kids. Intensive care unit for kids.
Oh. And what's the NICU? Oh, NICU is
Neonatal.
Navy. Yeah.
Babies. Yeah.
I can already hear the comment section yelling at me. It's like, you fucking dumbass. You don't know what the
There's
fuck that means.
NICU, PICU, ICU, CCU.
And ICUP.
Oh my goodness. I think like one of like the scariest like moments I had at work was whenever I like I don't know, certain things like grossed me out. And this dude's head was just like indented, like half of it was like gone.
Just like,
Oh, it was just so gross. It was a crater in his head, and I was like, oh.
I seen somebody alive with a crater in their head. Cause
He was alive.
yeah, he was alive. Like part of his brain like had to get like chopped off.
Okay, that doesn't. Part of your brain cannot get chopped off.
Well, I don't know. Like maybe like part of his
your
skull was
It's your
missing.
skull. It's not your brain though. If part of your brain gets chopped off,
I don't know.
there's
I
no
was a
point
kid.
living.
I didn't know. That's not true. I thought you can live with like part of your brain still inside.
Yeah.
No, like you're probably not like well functioning, but
Oh yeah. I don't know.
well, you're still alive. More ASMR.
I'm not a brain person.
A neurosurgeon. Actually, my mentor, her mom, one of her moms, was an actual neurosurgeon,
Yeah.
and I thought that was like the coolest shit. She's a nurse now, but she's a nurse for like older people, kind of like a
Yeah.
caretaker, but it's a different name.
Geriatric.
I think so. Yeah.
That's just a nurse for old people.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that.
Geriatrics.
She's one of those.
Gross. Look, I like old people, but like, so many of them can't poop on their own. It's just,
Sad.
I'm just not a poop person.
Did you see my Snapchat? The one that I put.
mind.
I put that warning because I know people like they're very like, oh,
don't
like why'd you
mind
put that on?
seeing
And it's like
it.
I put a fair warning on there
Yeah.
before.
Well, I don't mind seeing it. I just don't like smelling it. I'll throw up. I can't see it and I can't smell it because if I either or, I throw up. There's so many colors going on with it. Great.
Oh yeah.
Drip.
Did we ever see what we had? I
mean-
have the Key West grapes, which is like banana, strawberry, and like kiwis. It's like 2 grapes and it's really good. I always get it when I come here.
Alright, Mr. Simple. I got a biscuit and gravy, 2 cinnamon toast, French toast, and a side of hash brown.
Well, I mean, I ate before I came here. Like I have
And a
recommended-
mimosa.
which looks really good.
I know.
What kind of mimosa is it?
A sunrise mimosa? I don't know what's in it. All I care about is them.
Some champagne?
Champagne.
Some Padme. For all you Star Wars people.
Padme.
Padme.
Are you watching any shows right now?
No, but my cousin, she watches a lot of Korean drama stuff. And I only started getting into like the horror or like the like, I don't know, the darker aspect. Because she watches like these drama and like she always tells me like, oh, this high schooler likes this other high schooler. And it's like this boy like this one boy. And I'm like, okay, that's my life. I hear it every day. I don't need that shit and like my offset time.
Yeah.
And she was saying, well, there's this thing called Squid Game. And then I was
Wait,
like,
you
okay.
haven't seen Squid Game?
No, I did see Squid
okay.
Game. But that's like how I got into it.
Okay.
Like, you know, I started watching Squid Game. I'm like, it's not that bad. Maybe I'll watch some more. And then she was telling me like, oh, there's a zombie one that's called Train to Busan. And you know what the funniest thing was? I didn't see it on Netflix. I saw it in Spanish with my parents because it came on the TV. I came home from work and my dad like starts watching something and I'm like, are you watching Korean drama? He's like, I don't know. I was like, I just saw zombies and I started watching it. And they're like on a train. I was like, is this Train to Busan?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what it's called. He's like, I just know that there's zombies on the train.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, and is it headed to Busan? And he's like, I don't know. But my mom started watching it. I started watching it with them.
Yeah.
And I told my cousin about it. She started laughing. She was like, that's funny that your parents watched Train to Busan. So I'm going to try and see if they want to watch We're All Dead.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
I just watched it.
Mm-hmm. How is it? Spoiler warning.
No, I'm not going to give away too many spoilers. Not anything like major.
I don't care for spoilers because my cousin already told me some of it.
It was really good, but it also really pissed me off.
What do you mean?
Because it was just like one after another, like, oh, we're in a huge group of friends, we're all surviving together, blah, 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 blah.
Uh-huh.
And then one by one, it's like, oh, now you're a zombie. Oh, now you're a zombie. It was just kind of like, I was like, okay, who else is going to be a zombie? And it's just like,
well, she told me it was
repetitive.
based off of what happened like on the boat. Because okay, so you told me something about like something happened on the boat where like people or like these kids, they were on like a school trip or something, and the boat started sinking, and then like they started calling for help and stuff, and like none of the adults like wanted to help. Like they literally watched these kids die, like drown on the boat. And that's basically what's happening in the movie, but with zombies instead of a boat.
oh, I mean, kind of. It's just that they don't know who to trust. So that's why it's hard, because like at first it was like, okay, well, these are the signs and symptoms you need to look out for. Kind of like COVID. Okay, these are the signs and symptoms you need to look out for. Oh, but some are asymptomatic.
Mm-hmm.
So then how can you tell who's infected and who's not? So then they stop trusting everyone. Yeah.
So like someone could be like bitten or like scratched or like infected, and then they wouldn't tell anybody. That's so stupid to me. I've always seen like movies and stuff, like with zombie movies.
They just want to live. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're gonna die anyway. You're gonna die a painful death. Just
Yeah.
like shoot me in the head.
I don't know what I would do in a zombie apocalypse.
Bro, I'd rather
I would
die.
die.
I would rather die to like than be infected.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Well, okay, I had this like question because I was like, damn, if we really were like in like an apocalypse or something, I'm fighting like tooth and nail to protect the shit out of like my local McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like only two places, McDonald's and this place. I will come here and like freaking defend the shit out of this place.
Wait. Why McDonald's?
Listen. McDonald's is number one because they're fries, alright? I'm not gonna go through the apocalypse without their fucking fries. If their fries go, I go. That's it.
I don't know, man.
If I could save at least one food, like one fast food chain that has like that holds their menu, it's McDonald's, bro.
I don't know, mine would be ChickfilA. That's the
ChickfilA?
Because that's the bougie one. If you get all that stuff for free.
Yeah, like if if you're defending the place and like it still holds their menu.
ChickfilA, yeah.
Bro, I would not do. I think because I don't really go to Chick-fil-A.
Could you imagine all of like the? Have you seen like on a TikTok people making the Chick-fil-A like boxes? Like they get mac and cheese and chicken nuggets and French fries and they shake it all up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a.
That's a thing.
It's like a Chick-fil-A casserole. And people make Chick-fil-A pizza too. They buy a pizza crust, and then the sauce is like the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay, I do like their Chick-fil-A sauce and their Polynesian sauce.
And
that's
their honey
good.
barbecue sauce.
I never had their honey
Oh,
barbecue.
you would really like it. Yeah, no. Fast food restaurant that I would defend, Chick-fil-A. Could you imagine, like, just being like, oh my god, there's zombies outside. Let me get to the freezer and get, like, some
Chick-fil-A's.
minis. some chicken minis, yeah.
That'd be funny.
People are like banging at the door, let me in. I'm sitting here with like 6 like chicken biscuits. Nah.
Chicken biscuits.
Nah, you save yourself, dude. It's so far from my house though. I wouldn't even be able to make it.
Lives at the Chick-fil-A.
I would live there if there were an apocalypse, but it's just getting there.
What's the nearest one to you?
The one across from L'Oreal Mall.
Really?
Yeah, it's a close. I live on the beach, dude. Like nothing's close to me.
That's true. You are an island. That's true.
Yeah, we're like the only place that like actually has to be evacuated if there's a hurricane. Like it's like a mandatory thing, and if you don't.
How was it
then-
for you for Irma?
Oh, I went up to Jacksonville because my has some family there. Went up to Jacksonville, and then Urban hit Jacksonville. It completely missed us and hit Jacksonville, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Do you need more water?
Yes, please. I completely forgot about that. That was funny. Well, I literally just went to my church and like that was the most like nerve-wracking situation I ever had.
Was it Saul who told me about the church's hot dogs?
Hot dogs? What are you talking about?
Someone told me that your church, like, they have like good food or something. And I don't
Oh yeah. No.
The hot dogs?
It was like, okay, so there's this guy that goes to our church, and he makes like food and stuff. He doesn't have like a food truck and stuff. He just makes really good food. And one of his favorite things to do is like grill. And so they have like carne asada. They have like anything on the grill and stuff like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. That sounds good.
He decided to make hot dogs one day because it was like Dia de los Niños, which is like a Hispanic thing. And then he made hot dogs for everybody. And bro, these weren't like regular Franks. These were like the girls.
Like the Rockworth?
Yeah, kind of like those. But like, I don't know what he did to them. That they weren't they weren't like regular hot dogs. Like he put something on them bitches. He put like cocaine or something because they were good.
I don't know. I'm a sucker for like just a basic ass like hot dog. Like when I was in New Orleans a couple weeks ago, everyone's like sitting here like getting drunk, and I'm standing outside of the hot dog stand like in tears.
How was that? That was so awkward for like Nina to hold the phone and talk to me.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was so drunk when I FaceTimed you. I was hiding under the bar because everyone was trying to give me shots.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ryan.
Bro, it's like she just grabbed the phone and then she was just like screaming, like she's like, hi, and I'm like, oh my god. I was like, is that Nina?
She was so drunk. Do you want to see my pictures?
Yes.
So whenever you called me, or whenever I called you, I guess, I completely forgot about that. So this was... Turn my sound off. This was my picture with Nina. A drunk picture.
What do you have her on your face?
That's Nina with the ring.
It's a ring.
I'm here. But I did my makeup really good. It looked like a sunset.
It does. You did your eyeshadow. It does look good.
I was so drunk. And
I like what that is,
one.
though. That's like a nice brand. It has like a nice, like...
It's Anastasia.
Ooh.
And then I took one with someone else, and she looked like a straight up beaver.
Oh my god.
It was really funny.
What were you guys on? Like a boat?
We were on this, like, okay, so we were doing this Bayou booze cruise. Which, by the way, if anyone's going to New Orleans and wants to do a Bayou booze cruise, don't trust it. It's not the fucking Bayou. It's the Mississippi River, and that shit is stale. There's nothing going on there.
That shit's stale.
We literally drove around in a circle for 2 hours, passing the same boats that were like, I don't know, like washed to shore.
What the fuck?
And people are like so drunk that they don't even realize that we're going in a circle. And I'm sitting here with like a huge thing of cheese balls, just like, why are we going in circles?
Was like the whole boat just you guys?
Yeah, it was us. It was 2 bachelorette parties. This is really funny. It was super fun.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
is it like upper deck, lower deck?
No, it was just one thing. It had AstroTurf on it. Is that what it's called? Oh my god, not Astro, just turf. Just regular turf.
I was just agreeing with you, like,
I don't know what I was thinking about the
is.
song Pontoon. I don't know. So,
I think even like Astro World, like
Astro World, people die there. R.I.P.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
It's just a little uncomfortable situation. But no, they had like turf. It was the tiki boat. So it had turf. It had like tons of speakers. Like, it was really fun. I had a great time. So actually, I recommend 10 out of 10. Just plan your Uber ahead of time because they don't pick you up out there.
Out there? What do you mean?
I don't know where we were. We literally, like, there was
y'all could have got kidnapped.
No, there was a party or another bachelorette party that got dropped off, and we knew them from the night before.
Yeah.
Because we saw them out at a bar, And we were like, we don't have an Uber. Like, what do we do? We're like, it's like no Ubers in your area for like 30 minutes straight. We're like, and then we saw this party, and they're like, oh my God, it's y'all! Like, and they're like, take our buses home. So they like gave us their like drivers to take us home, and it was hilarious.
Like a party bus?
No, it was just like one of those like Mercedes like vans. I don't know, like you see like church groups go on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Or like people with big families.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. Like, we're not in an Uber, so like, I don't have to like wear my mask. I can drink in here. Like, so I pulled out my flask, and I was ready to have a good time. And I'm sitting here like with my flask, and I'm like just chugging, and all of it comes out of my nose.
Ow.
I have no idea, but it was just like straight. Like, I think it was mixed Malibu and vodka. Like, it was disgusting. And it just, all of it came out on my pants and stuff.
Like you threw up?
No, I just don't know. I think I might have laughed or something, but like as I swallowed it, it just drips out of my nose.
Ooh.
It was gross. We had a great time though. Highlight of the trip, definitely the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the men?
The men? No, we don't deal with men around here. Not in these parts. Oh my God. There was a guy.
Did you guys get a stripper?
No.
No.
There was a guy talking to Courtney, and Nina was like, ooh. I said, Nina, I bet you $1,000 if I walked up there right now, Courtney's talking about her job.
I could see that.
And she was like, no, like there. And I'm like, no, I swear. I walk up there and Courtney's like, yeah, it's a graphic design. And I'm like, and everyone's like, ooh, they're flirting. And I'm like, no.
Talks about Mateo for an hour.
Yeah, talks about Mateo. My cat is 20 pounds. 45 minutes later. He's 20
No way
pounds.
Mateo is 20 pounds.
He's 20 pounds, yes.
He does not look 20 pounds.
Oh, yes, he does.
Bro, Mia's bigger than him.
No, I took a picture of him. Hold on. He's a big, like, he's not like,
Okay, wait,
has
is he a
some-
male cat?
Yes.
Okay, that's probably why.
Well, he has some fat on him. I think he used to be
Bro,
bigger.
but he's not chunky though.
It dangles. His stomach kind of sways when he walks.
Well, I mean, is he like, what is it, neutered?
Yeah.
Then that's natural for them.
He's a big cat, though. Like, look at him compared to this pillow. He's the same size as the pillow.
But he's not chunky though.
He's pretty freaking chunky. You have to see him in person. But he's just in general, like, okay, so he does have fat on him, like, for sure.
This is for you guys whenever you're ready.
Alright, thank you.
Did you need a box or anything?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
He has some fat on him. He's not like a super fat cat or anything. He's pretty slim. He just has like a fat pouch. But he's a big cat. Like he's he's huge.
Because it's a male cat. They're bigger.
Maybe. I don't know.
I've carried many a cat before.
I don't touch my cat. She's a turd.
I love Sifa. Okay, I understand Sifa, but she's more Floof, is she not?
She's 6 pounds.
Okay, yeah, so that's all Floof.
It's all Floof. Whenever she's shaved down, she looks anorexic. But we can't get her shaved anymore because she got banned from the groomers. Yeah,
That's a thing?
Yes, they said that the only way they'll shave her is if they sedate her. She's psycho.
I love Sifa.
Oh no.
Any day that your mom or you just decide you don't want Sifa.
No, my
like,
mom loves her.
I love Sifa.
But like the thing is like if something happens to the animals that's bad, I tell my mom, she's like, no, not Millie, not Sifa. And I'm like, it's you. It is you who does this to them. Because Millie is an absolute turd now.
Millie?
Yes. Like, she has so much attitude now. And I'm like, I will pop that attitude right out of you. Like, don't, Because I'll, like, I wanted to bathe her yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put her in the tub. And she's sitting here, like, growling so hard that whenever she inhales, it's like,
What's the
like
hell?
it sounded disgusting, and I'm like,
But like anytime you play, you're always around Millie. Like Millie's never really like that with you.
She's never bitten me to be mean.
Yeah.
She bites me whenever we play.
Does she really?
Yeah, but it's not like a mean bite. It's like a love bite.
Like a nibble?
Oh no, it fucking hurts. But like it's, but it's not like she's like doing it to be mean.
Right. It's like kind of being playful.
Yeah, but like sometimes, it hurts the most is whenever her teeth just hit the right spot on your fingernail.
Ow.
And she bites down. I'm like, ooh. But
Sometimes Mia does this thing like where she'll put like okay, you know how like cats, they don't have like it's all just like either fangs or like canines, and then they have their tiny little teeth in the front.
They're so cute.
Yeah. Sometimes Mia, like, she'll try and like scare you, and she'll just like put one fang. Like if she'll try and bite you, she won't really bite. She'll just touch you with like her fang.
Saoirse does that.
And then she'll just like, but she's just trying to scare you.
Yeah.
And then like if she like does like a little nibble, like sometimes she'll like lick me, and then like she'll try and like bite me, and she bites me with like her front teeth. It's so like, it tickles.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but like if she's really trying to bite you, bro, she like does all her fangs and she just like chomps. Like this is what like both her fangs. It's like.
Oh, that was not me. I promise. It was the ketchup. No. No, I want.
Every sound starts questioning. Some more ASMR.
No, I want a cat definitely, but if it turns out like Sifa, yeah, she's getting adopted.
What about Mateo?
I love Mateo. But he's Courtney's.
That's true.
He's 7 years old.
You know, it's weird, like cats. Like I don't know about dogs, but like cats, they like are kittens for like a good bit, and then they like stay children, like in their adolescent stage, for like
A while.
yeah, like a good long while.
Until they're like old farts.
Yeah, and then they actually turn into adults, and adults are like for like a little bit, and then they just get old. Like it's weird.
If Sifa lives to be 20, that's it. We're done.
What do you mean?
I can't stand her. She's been begging to come to my room at night, which I don't want her in there anymore because I just got black sheets.
Time.
Oh, we got 40 minutes.
Okay.
But, she's been begging to come in at night, and I'm like, ew, like, I don't want you in, especially now since I have black sheets.
Yeah.
I really don't want her in. She's white, and we're not racist here.
No, it's funny, like out of context for people who don't know. Sifa is like,
I'll see if I can like white rag doll.
I'll see if I can insert like images on like, because I'm just probably gonna have like a still picture.
Just like while it's going up, just put like ugly pictures of the animals that
like
we're talking
Sifa.
about.
Yeah, no, I'll just like have like images of like we're currently talking about.
I list and it's like Sifa, Saoirse, Millie. It's really quick, like pictures.
It's like a bunch of pictures of our pets and stuff.
We'll throw in a picture of Mateo.
The dead body bags.
He's my
for that section.
If I took a picture of that, that would be against
No, I would
policy.
No, I wouldn't like put actual pictures. If anything, I would just put like a tombstone or something.
Oh yeah, anytime I say body bags, just tombstone.
Just tombstone.
It's Schmitty Werman.
The Schmitty Werman. No wait, it's Schmitty Werman Jenkins.
Yeah.
It was his hat,
was
Mr.
number one. Yeah, no, but anyway, so Sifa comes in my room. I have the dogs in there, all's well. And then also she just randomly attacks and like pounces, and I'm like, and bites. She's been getting mean, so I just kick her out. And every time I tell Mom, she's like, no, it's Sifa.
Well, how old is Sifa?
8.
8?
Yeah. We got her in 2013, 14? Math?
Mia's older than
She's
her
like
then.
8.
Mia is... Bro, Mia's about to be 17. She's an old ass cat.
Oh my gosh. That is an old cat.
Yeah. Bro, I had Mia since I was in the 3rd grade.
It's been 17 years since you're in the 3rd grade.
Yeah. I think, if my math is correct. She's as old as my cousin, Jessica. And my Jessica turned 16. She's about to turn 17, so yeah. But Mia's a little bit older than her. Ketchup on her. What does it say?
What?
Galen?
Galen.
Galen College.
Oh my god.
How's school going? Or are you no longer in school?
I'm in school, I'm just not in my nursing courses.
What are you taking school for now?
I'm still in nursing school. It's just I'm not allowed to take my nursing courses right now because I freaking failed standardized testing.
When can you take it again?
Oh, I passed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just had to take a semester off in order to take it, which is so stupid. Just let me go. Put me in, coach. Come on. Ooh, that's crunchy.
Do the ASMR? Let them hear that crunch.
No, but I'm just mad because I passed like really hard classes
Right.
together. But then it's like standardized testing. No, not a chance.
No. I don't know. I kind of want to get back into school, like as soon as like I can actually do some stuff.
For what?
Just languages, because I used to know, like, I still kind of know, like, some words.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I hear it, I'm like, oh, I know what that means. Like, in school, I learned French, Italian. I took, like a week of Mandarin, and then I, like, stopped taking it because I had to take driver's ed. I was like, you know what, maybe I should learn how to drive a car instead of learning Mandarin. But yeah,
That'd be cool to be an interpreter.
yeah, I mean, I just want to like know the language. I just think it's fun, like talking to people like in their like native tongue.
Yeah. Is there there we go. So tell me about yourself, Eloy. How is life?
Like generally,
Mm-hmm.
stressful.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's
All too well.
been stressful. It's been annoying. I don't know who signed me up for this, but I want to opt out.
Press the button real quick.
Mm-hmm. If people don't get that reference, I always like do this like one joke where it's like you don't want to die, you just want like what if we all just had like a button where we could just like press it and just not exist for like as long as we want to.
It's like a lunch break.
Yeah. Like a very long extensive lunch break, but you could come back. Like you're not actually dead, you're just not online existing right now.
You're just not online.
Yeah, you're just not online. You're just like, no, I want to like opt out for a bit, let me de-stress and then I'll come back.
I would love that.
That'd be fun.
I'm not suicidal, guys. I promise.
Are you actually gonna jump on the metaverse with me?
We haven't talked about this.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
No, we don't talk about these things.
This
You
is why I
act
need.
like it.
This is why I need to catch you on stream with that.
Hmm?
Because I did ask. I asked everybody. I asked Jake. I asked Logan. I asked you.
I don't remember this. Was I drunk?
Huh?
Was I drunk?
I don't know.
Hmm? No, that's my excuse then.
I make it seem like you're usually drunk.
I'm not. It's just I usually remember stuff. Sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Metaverse.
It's like Jake. It's like he's either drunk high or drunk and high.
Mm-hmm. And like Logan, he's either Durgan, Hogan, or DeHurgan.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What about the metaverse?
Well, you know what that is, though, right?
Like virtual reality.
Yeah, like the headset and
universe,
stuff. Yeah. Are you gonna get the headset and just like join me like VR chat and like all the other games?
I don't know, because what if I get attacked by a bunch of furries?
Okay, hold on. So I have.
Like I have Freddy coming after me. Like I don't want that.
Is Freddy even considered a furry? It's a robot.
He is. I mean, he's kind of like Cyborg.
What would that be? Just like a cybernetic furry?
Yes.
If like someone just
Yes.
uses him as like an avatar.
Yeah.
Long ago, when I was like playing like Overwatch on Twitch and stuff, I had this one person come in, bro. They attacked me. I got like furry rated. Like before, like rating was like a thing, for like on Twitch and stuff. I was like murking people online, and this guy came in. He was like, "Oh, we found the furry rate." I was like, "Just because I don't have like a face cam and stuff like that, like people just like I got." So, that was the most amount of views I've reached in one stream, but they were all furries, and just calling me a furry. And I was like, I need to leave. I'm getting off stream.
So when is this whole metaverse thing supposed to happen?
It's already happening. I mean, you just get the freaking like. Or when am I getting it?
How much is it?
There's one for 300
Oh,
and there's
hell
one for
no.
400.
Oh hell
I'm
no.
getting the 400 just because I know I'm gonna get like more games. Listen, there's a Star Wars one that I want to get.
I would much rather get like a PS5.
I also want to get that too, but only because of Harry Potter.
That's the only reason.
I'm excited for that game too.
The Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really
What's
good.
your house?
I wanted it to be Ravenclaw, but I am Slytherin.
Let's fucking go.
I'm Hufflepuff.
Poor Hufflepuff. I feel like they just get shit on a lot.
They really do. But I mean,
We have hard lives.
my niece is Hufflepuff, and like they show their pride.
Yeah,
They really. Anytime we go to Universal, they just see her with like her bag, her beanie, everything. They'll come in for the high
I
five.
love that. I haven't been to Universal, especially in the Harry Potter area, in forever. Years, actually.
I actually used to work there.
Really?
Yeah, it
What
was
happened?
the most fun.
I bet.
Thing is though, you could tell who's like just like jumping on like the Harry Potter bandwagon and who's an actual fan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I have people. I worked at Kid Zone. They'll go over there, and I'll have Curious George behind me, and they're like, "Oh, is this Harry Potter?" And I look back at them, and I was like, "Yes, if Harry was like a small monkey, yeah,
Then yes, that would be Harry Potter.
yeah."
Oh,
That's pretty sad.
That would just kind of like low-key annoy
Yeah.
me.
They're like, "Oh, where's what's it called, Diagon Alley?" It's like all we see is a brick wall, and I was like, "Okay, Muggle, you're gonna have to leave."
Literally,
Yeah.
right, literally, like, all right, it's time for you to leave.
Yeah,
You clearly don't belong here.
Mhm.
Oh god. I mean, unless they're learning, you never know.
that's true.
They're gonna have a rough time learning, though.
But I'm
that's
just
for
like,
sure.
go watch the movie, then come back,
Right.
or read the
I
book.
mean, and the movies are really good anyway, so it's like,
Yeah.
why not? I didn't read the books though, because I'm not a reader. But the movies were excellent.
Yeah.
I loved them.
I
I'm
can't
not a
wait for-
reader, but I actually did enjoy the books.
And that's a lot of reading.
It
Those
is,
books
and I
are,
hate
like,
reading.
They're
thick.
thick, yeah.
I liked it though.
They're good. I can't wait for like the new movie to come out.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of your day. Okay.
You
Me too.
From my understanding of like the whole metaverse, I was just thinking that it was like the whole sole purpose of it is to create your like kind of like Animal Crossing, except like real life.
Your
type
new
thing.
life, but like
Yeah.
online. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
that there was like games and stuff that you could get.
Oh yeah,
for
there's
it.
like a whole bunch of games and stuff.
Oh, it's like,
there's
so it's like
one
a whole
that-
like new console type thing.
Yeah, I think it was like
I'll pass.
PS4 who like did something like that first though. Except their stuff looks like very bulky. Like their like controllers have like two like orbs on them and stuff.
Look, I'm a broke bitch, so like people, please watch this and make us rich.
Send
If you get lots
donations.
of views on this and you don't give me like some type of payment for it, we're done. We're not friends
We're
anymore.
done. No,
I will hunt you down at your work
Oh
and
my
ask
God.
for a hot chocolate and throw it in
it
your
has.
face.
Bold of you to assume I'm still gonna be there after like I actually do something with this. I mean, this is just like for fun.
What if you blew up from this and you're still just like working there?
Actually, I might.
Yeah, you be humble.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole, be humble.
No, I definitely be humble. I feel like
You know who I could see being a rich asshole?
Carlos.
Yes.
The fact that we both knew about that shit.
If he were to like blow up and be rich, he would forget about all of us.
Bro, he at the moment I come up to him and be like you know, just be on that shop, be like, oh, like you gonna share some of that shit? He gonna be like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, get away, peasant.
Yeah.
And then me and you'd be like, oh, the gelato.
He's literally gonna be like that one meme where it's like, hide your money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Dude,
It's
if
like,
I were rich, I would pay to look good, and then because I don't want to like put in the effort to go to the gym. Like I need to, but
okay, define what that looks like, or what?
like cool sculpting and like liposuction.
I don't know why my mind went to like straight looking like Barbie. Like you're gonna do like
no, I
become
don't want
plastic.
like I don't want like super plastic surgery type looking. No, but I would do that, and then that's I don't know. I'd have a very humble life. I'd mostly I want to cook. That's what I want to do. I love food so much.
Would you open up your own place?
That's, I told you I want to do a food truck.
Like a traveling food truck?
Now,
What the fuck?
traveling in the area, yeah.
I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of food trucks when they're just like stationary.
It wouldn't be stationary at one place, but it would stay in the area. I want to do a breakfast food truck and park it outside of the hospital.
Damn.
I'm so burpy. And I got hiccups.
Well, it was lots of fun. We reached our time limit, basically.
Dude, it's taking me this long to eat my food. Oh my god. I'm like getting dizzy like thinking about it. Well,
I can't wait for you to come back on and like we'll have another discussion. But
we'll just do it via Zoom next time.
Zoom,
That'd be really funny. Could you imagine a podcast?
you know, imagine how glitchy that would be though.
Yeah, it'd be like, me laughing 5 minutes after the joke. Sorry, my Wi-Fi's out.
Oh my god. We all start lagging.
Yeah.
I lose all the
I would
footage.
lag. You know my Wi-Fi sucks.
But I think next time we'll have Flubby on with you, and then we'll have just Jake kind of sit in as like our audience.
Jake would literally just laugh the whole time.
He'll be our laugh track.
To get him stoned.
Any
Well,
final
it's been fun,
words
guys.
before we end this?
What do we do?
Any like final words before we end it?
Oh, be sure to brush your butt and to wash your teeth.
And thank you for listening to the podcast.
Oh, and floss your toes.
Floss your toes.
Gotta get that gunk out.
I'm not sure how the scheduling will be for this, but I want to do it every week, so stay tuned.
Yeah, vacuum out your belly button lint.
Just stick that shit in there.
You gotta get the Dyson.
The Dyson. Make yourself a new umbilical cord. Oh, and with that, we end the stream. Bye.
Bye-bye.